Hi, welcome to this edition of the Production Diaries. We thought at this point we'd kind of talk a little bit about what the miniatures art department does and its relationship to the work we're doing here at Miniatures. We have a terrific miniatures art department, and the man who's really responsible for putting that all together is Paul Van Omen, who's head of the shop.
Shot 7, we're just about at the ledges.
The model is sort of finished at Weta. John Baster and his team, they essentially complete it without dressing.
So this is an Undress set. This is how it comes from Weta. It's partially painted, and we will turn it into something like this. This is an example after a few hours of dressing. Get the model team on it, get the Skull Island look.
The first thing is we get presented with some, perhaps some early conceptual artwork.
We've got to interpret what the production illustrators did. So we had a workshop, which in turn reflects Peter's vision of a particular scene, interpret it in a small scale. Then my guys have to come in and work out exactly what the camera's going to see and exactly what has to be hyper-detailed.
Well, the set we're working on here is Anne's Run. We use a lot of live plants, a whole lot of bits and pieces that we can just put in, and they're just sitting outside, and we just go and get them and whack them.
Dangerous twig, probably be used on 3 sets so far.
Or this one that hasn't been used on any.
It's very hard not to walk into somebody's garden, even on a Sunday, when you're and not look at something and go, oh, can we have that?
Lucy's welcome to the greenhouse. Oh, see, no, I can't do it.
Okay. Well, this fern
On a live action set is represented by this one on a 10th scale set.
It works. It's amazing how well it works.
And that's the whole secret, is how do you scale a tree down so that you make a tree that's 1/12 of full size but still has moving leaves and moving branches? How do you do that? How do you scale dirt? How do you scale moss? How do you scale pebbles? That's where the artistry of the model technicians comes in.
We've got about 9 people in the miniatures team who are responsible for all the dressing.
Nicole, Bruce, Simon, Fraser, Kate, Sam, Ivan, Lucy.
We're good at trees, and we're good at vines, and we're exceptionally good at moss.
when we're dressing, one of the crucial layers is the moss. To make it look real and better, like in here, the contrast between that and that, once you burn it.
Detail, actually. That's one of the things that I really love about model making, is that you're trying to create something which is going to hopefully appear huge, and you know, you've got to fool everyone into thinking it's that big, when in fact it might only be this big, and so you've got to put all the right detail into it.
The secret of doing good miniatures is having model technicians that really understand the nature of scale and how to quickly and efficiently create a big environment, let's say like this rocky surface, so that even though the camera's really close to it, it still stands up and looks in your mind's eye exactly like what you expect that moss or that algae or whatever to look like. Those kind of issues, which are the things that make the miniature not be a miniature but be the real world.
Model making is, particularly on King Kong, there's a lot of pleasure in creating the environments.
It can be quite, you know, get your adrenaline going to make sure that you meet the deadline.
It hasn't got boring though.
What do I like about model making? It makes me feel like a kid.
Skull Island, it's your worst nightmare and your greatest dream.
10 weeks to go for us, probably 17 weeks until the film was released, so a lot of stuff to do.